to separate the men from the boys, motherfucker. Let's go. Let's go. Best verse can't allow my intro. Word to blood, daddy. This time is for taking. Time steady ticking. Food supply getting lower and these diapers getting expensive.
What up? It's your boy E with Boxing Profits, bringing that toe-to-toe value that's undisputed in this industry. And I'm going to get straight to the point on this one, you dig? We headed to the 68s. With a current bitch-made champion, Cinnabum Alvarez, he's taking on some bum that nobody in the world knows about but hardcore boxing fans by the name of Yildirim or Yildirim, whatever that fool name is. Nobody want to see that fight. I pray to the boxing gods that Canelo Alvarez loses that fight. He either loses by knockout or he gets wild. Some just go wrong. You feel me? Oscar De La Hoya go and manipulate them scorecards, you know, some kind of way, you know, so that, you know, the Cinnabum could lose so we can rain on his parade, sort of like we did for still high-tech Lomachenko back when he lost to the current quote-unquote undisputed champion, Teofimo Lopez, all right, back in October. So I said all that to say is this. You know, y'all really just fail to put things in proper perspective when it comes to Alvarez, all right? First of all, he's a drug cheat, okay? I don't know how else to put it. He's a 2-time drug cheat. There's an argument that you can make that he's a 3-time drug cheat because not only did he fail his A and B samples, but he failed the follow-up post urinalysis a week later, right? That you know, he failed that too, right? So I'm not. You can't listen, bro. Y'all fools out here, they got so many, you know, Canelo Alvarez nut hangers that just don't understand the significance behind what Canelo Alvarez did. He tainted the sport. He was suspended and punished. Nobody was buying that shit other than you Cinnabum nut hangers, right? You Canelo sexuals, okay? That's what y'all are, Canelo sexuals, right? Like the Lomo sexuals, that's what y'all are. Y'all Canelo sexuals, okay? You know what I'm saying? This man could do no wrong. He's the greatest boxer that's ever that God ever created. That's in history throughout the sport, right? The 200+ year history of boxing, Canelo Alvarez is number one on a lot of y'all's list for whatever reason. Okay, he lost to Arizona Laurie. Got a gift decision in that fight. He lost to Austin Trout, right? He got another gift decision in that fight. Okay, you know, Adelaide Bird, whatever that TCH name is, whoever that was who scored Canelo Alvarez beating Floyd Money Mayweather. You know the bitch who got ousted? Yeah, her. Well, you know, she said that Canelo Alvarez beat Floyd Money Mayweather. Well, we don't see her no more, right? She not even in existence in the sport no more, and in good riddance, okay? So, and then he talking about he don't even count that loss and everything like that. Man, get out of here, bro. This dude, he's a cancer to the sport. What don't y'all understand that he's a cancer to the sport? This fool had a shot at undisputed in the middleweight division, okay? In the middleweight division, all he had to do was fight Demetrius Andrade, okay? Y'all say, oh, he doesn't have a name. Oh, you know, Canelo Alvarez, these guys want the moon and the stars and all that bullshit, okay? He had a shot at fighting a champion at 160 to totally solidify himself as one of the pound-for-pound greatest ever, and he didn't do that. He didn't take upon the opportunity. What this bitch do? Not only did he duck his mandatory since 2017, God been his mandatory now since 2017, Doug Jermall Charlo moved all the way up to the 168 division, the weakest division in boxing, only after the big dog in that division, David Benavidez, you know what I'm saying, tipped the scales and lost his title on the scales. The only reason Canelo Alvarez is up there fighting a zombie bum. You understand? Somebody that the WBC and Mauricio Suleiman or whole ass done exhumed this boy from his grave, made him a mandatory just so the Cinnabum Alvarez, right, can go up there and fight this bum for the title. And they're going to, you know, claim that Canelo Alvarez is a 5-division champion and all this bullshit. He don't deserve those accolades in any way, shape, form, or fashion, okay? Then he's talking about he don't want to fight his Mexican compadres and this, that, and the other. There's always an excuse with Canelo Alvarez. Always. Right? This is just who he is, right? You can date this we can go all the way back, right, to 2014. We can actually go back further than that. But we'll stay focused on when Demetrius Andrade was the WBO champion. Couldn't get a fight with Canelo Alvarez. Couldn't secure a fight with him. He ducked him, right? And then Demetrius Andrade, he was going through his management issues, and he wound up getting stripped of the WBO title. Then won it back, okay? Then he won it back. So, you know, then we fast forward to, 2016 when Alvarez relinquished his WBC title. He just relinquished it. Just he threw the WBC title in Mauricio Sulaiman's face, right? And said he's not going to be pushed around. He's from Guadalajara, Mexico. He eating hog testicles and all that bullshit, right? You know what I'm saying? And threw the title in Mauricio Sulaiman's face. You understand? And didn't want to fight GGG back then, right? And then what this fool do? He had to go get juiced up to his gills. Didn't even the weigh-in and everything that happened that night. We all knew Canelo Alvarez was on that juice. Didn't have no post-show analysis after that weigh-in, and we all know what the outcome of that shit was, right? He wound up popping positive for Clenbutrol. So he's a drug cheat. He's a ducker. Not only that, but he don't have no integrity for any belts. Like what are y'all saying when it comes to this fool, right? See, you had the thing with Sergiy Derevyanchenko, right? When Sergiy Derevyanchenko won the IBF title, and Sergiy Derevyanchenko was the number one for the IBF title. And what Canelo Alvarez do? He relinquished the title so he wouldn't have to fight Sergiy Derevyanchenko. It's because he was a threat to him, right? So he got the gift decision from Arizona Law. He got the gift decision from Austin Charlo. He relinquished the WBC title so he wouldn't have to fight GGG the first time around. Then came back and popped positive for Clenbutrol on 2-3 different occasions. Okay, all right. Leading up to his fight with GGG. The second fight was arguable that GGG won that fight. Then he relinquished his IBF title so he wouldn't have to fight Sergiy Derevyanchenko. Then he totally ducked all the smoke in the 160 division, right? Talking about these guys are not premium opponents. Well, who the fuck is Yildirim? Who the fuck is Yildirim, right? Why is he fighting Yildirim and not Demetrius Andrade in the 160s, right? I'll wait, because y'all fools already know what time of day it is, right? Now he's going after Yildirim. He's going after another drug cheat and Billy Joe Saunders. He's taking a long road with all these bums. Now, I have a little respect for Caleb Plant, right? I actually like Caleb Plant. But we already know Caleb Plant, man, his hand's weak, right? So Canelo, man, this is right. These fools are right for the picking. And we're going to have to hit this nonsense 30, 40 years from now that Canelo Alvarez is the greatest Mexican fighter of all time. He went undisputed. No. Not when you have critics. Yeah, because see me, I'm the critic. I'm the one he talking about. They is me. I'm they, okay? His old whole ass. You understand what I'm saying to you? He hide behind that goddamn franchise title, that Sumuliani, whatever his name is, Mauricio Sulaiman. You understand? Done finagle the way to give him that franchise title. And I told y'all that franchise title is cursed, right? If Teofimo Lopez don't get his mind right and fight Derevyanchenko for that WBC title, well, you're going to see his day, too. You're going to see he got his day coming. Vasyl Lomachenko suffered his fate. Canelo Alvarez was going to suffer his fate eventually. And if Teofimo Lopez don't get his mind right and take on Devin the Dream Haney for that real undisputed WBC title, he's going to meet his fate with Bob Arum, too. Y'all watch and see. You see? Because that franchise title is cursed. What don't y'all understand? And let me put things in more proper perspective for all you fuckboys out there, right? The ones who defend Canelo Alvarez's honor every way, shape, form, and fashion, okay? It's just like anything else, bro. When you start school, you start from what? Pre-K, and you work your way up to the college ranks, right? You start small, and you work your way up big. What Canelo Alvarez do, right? He got to go from he's just stuck in kindergarten. You feel me? He ain't take on no legitimate competition. Nobody he can pick on his own size, right? He's always got to wait, bully, and fight all these stupid bums. Nobody that's going to give him a legitimate challenge, because back in 2014, when he actually took on a legitimate challenge, when Arizona Law was in his prime, but we already know what happened to that. Arizona Law, you know, he conquered and totally defeated Canelo Alvarez, and he got a gift decision in that fight. So we already know what happens when Canelo Alvarez steps up in competition and fights somebody his own size. He loses the fight, right? Or he gets a gift decision. This boy whole out shit. What don't y'all understand? Right? You know, you're supposed to progress and the things are supposed to get harder as you develop prestige. You're supposed to take on all challenges, right? Like Errol the True Spence Jr. is doing, right? Taking on all challenges, right? What Manny Pacquiao did, right? You understand? What all these guys are doing out here trying to fight the best, right? This fool is the only one out here trying to fight a bum just because they got a title on the line. And just because Mauricio Sulaiman allowed him to do that. Who y'all fooling, man? Y'all ain't fooling me, bro. So I'm riding with Yildirim Yildirim tomorrow night, just for good reasons. You know what I'm saying? I prayed to the boxing guys all week. and I'm praying tomorrow. You know, I got my Canelo Alvarez voodoo doll with all kind of green, white, and orange pins up in that bitch. You understand what I'm saying to you? What's the Turkish colors? What is Yildirim? He's from Turkey or from Saudi Arabia? I'm praying to the Saudi Arabian boxing guys, the Turkish guys, wherever he from, that he go in that ring and knock off this fool tomorrow. So we can let it rain on this fool for 40 days and 40 nights the way it's supposed to be. You understand? So I don't play no